Taurus or Taurus cross-watcher, thank you guys for being here with me today. You can also reverse this if you need to. These lights are so freaking bright. They're so bright. I feel like blinded right now. Anyway, I feel like you guys are walking away from something, walking away from someone, whatever it is. It's taken you a little bit, or a while, however long, but you finally got to the point where you know exactly how you want to handle a situation with a person. And I'm not saying it's going to be easy, or that it has been if you've already done this, but you just know that it's what you need to do. It's what I got to do. I got to do what I've got to do. So you do it. You're going to do it. And I feel like once you make this move, or you take this step, you're going to feel so much better. Oh my God. It's like you're going to be able to relax. You're going to be able to breathe. Once it's done, it's done. Once it's over, it's over. Once it's out, it's out. Once you do it, you can relax. This is a message about now you can relax. You don't have to worry anymore. Whatever it is, it's not something that was an easy, it wasn't an easy decision. It wasn't something that you knew you needed to do, or whatever like this, but you know now. Whatever it is, you're like, I know now, and I'm gonna do it. Some of you, it's ending something, like a relationship. You're gonna end a relationship. You're going to call off a marriage. You're gonna get a divorce. You will, some of you, it's walking away from a family member. You're gonna tell them, you know, I'm done. Or an in-law. I'm like actually done. I don't know how you're going to say it. I mean, it might be a knockdown, drag out fight. I don't know how this person is, who you're talking to, or whatever, however you're doing this. But yeah. Like, you're prepared for it. You may actually be more prepared for it than you're giving yourself credit for. Some of you, this has already happened. Some of you, you know it's going to happen. You're anticipating it. You're expecting it. You know, or you know it needs to happen. You know it needs to occur. And like, I know this in my own personal life with something that I know is coming, and I'm like, all right, definitely not looking forward to that, but whatever. You know, sometimes you get to the place where you're like, it's something I've got to do. I feel like you were really disappointed regarding a situation. Like, you have been. You've definitely been very disappointed, and that's not the first time I've gotten that for you guys. You've been disappointed with this individual, but maybe even other people involved with this person. And this is almost like, you know what I'm saying? Tubes, like feminine tubal. You know how you get your tubes tied, your tubes cut, burnt, and tied? Tube tied, tube clamps. I don't see a clamp. I see them burnt, cut. I see them tied, burnt, cut, whatever you can do to make sure. That's what I see. I see someone here who's like, I'm going to cauterize the situation to where it can't grow back, or where they'll know I'm like done. This is over. It is what it is. Like, I'm ready to let go. You know what I mean? Imagine someone holding onto a cliff for a long time, but their hands are starting to slip. They're slipping, they're slipping, they're slipping. And it's just like, at some point we have to fall. And I finally finished the show Hannibal. I finally finished it, the 3rd season. I know I said I wouldn't have time to watch it, but I made time. I got really into it. And the last episode was them falling off of a cliff, and he just kind of pulled him down with him. And maybe that's it here. Maybe you felt like dealing with a person was pulling you down with them. Well, that's symbolic. If you guys haven't seen that show, it's very intense. Not everybody would like it. They canceled it after 3 seasons, but like, you're canceling something. Something in your own life. A connection that you have with a person. It's drawing near its end. Could be something to do with cliff here, because they were literally on the edge of a cliff in the last episode. In fact, I'll try to find somewhere on here the clip of the last scene of the show. It's really intense. And then let it go. You know, I don't know if this is anyone's story, but I'll just give you a little rundown. The whole time, it was like two people kind of fighting their feelings in that show. And ultimately they surrendered to the fact that we love each other, but we have to let each other go. Because they both technically died, or did they? I don't know. We'll never know, because there's never going to be another season. They canceled it. But this is like, I'm okay with letting go and realizing like this is like it's over for us or something like that, you know, whether it's friends or it's like family cutting ties, which can be painful. I mean, I do feel like this is painful. I mean, I just keep seeing that last scene play out in my head, and it was bloody. It was bloody. It was really awful. It was painful. Both people, you know, came out understanding that, damn, this has been painful. It's beautiful. He even says it's beautiful because we learned lessons from each other, but I'm ready to let go now. I'm good. I'm done. It's like, this is definitely I love you goodbye. Okay? To anyone here. It feels more romantic, but this could be in any situation. This could be someone telling their parents by, like, you don't accept me for my, I'm hearing like sexuality, or you don't accept me for my decision to get with this person or to get back with this person, and this is who I choose. So if you don't support me or accept me in my decision or my lifestyle or whatever, then you don't accept me, and I love you, and that's okay, because I'm grateful for everything that you've given me and taught me up to this point, but I'm done now. Goodbye. See, that's not, I make it sound easy, but that's not easy. It's very difficult. You know what I mean? When you have to finally like tough love it. And not only tough love, I don't even know if that's the right thing here, but you finally get to the end, you get to the end of it, and you're like, you know what? I know now. I know what I need to do. This is like finally letting someone go for good. Like I'm ready to let you go for good. Let's say someone's not ending a relationship here, but rather finally getting into a serious other one, where it's like, I'm going to go after this person now. And maybe, like, let's say we have an individual who is always holding on to an ex. I don't know if this is anyone's scenario, but it's kind of what's coming to me right now. Sorry, guys, I am snotty. Someone's been holding on to an ex. Maybe this ex done moved on with somebody else, whatever, but they still remain friends, these two people. And this person maybe end up, I can't speak. This person may end up knowing, like, something happens. They have an epiphany. Maybe they realize they're falling in love with someone else, or already have, and they just didn't realize it because they've still been kind of deep down holding on to hope that this ex would end up breaking up or leaving or divorcing with who they left them for. Something like that. And now this person's like, I'm good. I'm ready to let go all the way. And I don't know what it's going to do to their ex. Maybe it's going to make them panic and be like, what? No, because they knew they had this person right where they wanted them. But now this person's like, no, I'm really good now. But yes, that's ending, but see, it had already ended. Now this person's going to a new beginning. So it doesn't always have to just be endings here. This could be that someone is having a new beginning, that someone is excited about something new, and therefore they know they have to let go of whatever else they were holding on to, like all the way let it go. All the way let that person know, I'm done. I'm done. Thank you for the time that we had. Goodbye. You know? I don't think this is how two people wanted something to turn out, or at least one. I don't think this is how you wanted things to turn out, or if this is reversed, how another wanted things to turn out, but this is how it is. It's how it is, and it's how it has to be. And somebody sees now that this is how things are going to have to be. This is the way things are going to have to be. This is how things are going to have to go. And this is my path now. Someone's choosing. This is a choice, a definite choice I have chosen. Okay? And if you're like, this doesn't resonate with me, it's not really making sense, you could be on the outside of this. Maybe someone's choosing you. Maybe you're none the wiser about it, like you don't even know. Someone could be choosing you, and they're having like the talk now with someone else. Like, I gotta let you go. Like, I gotta let you all the way go. I can't be how I've been with you or whatever. No. That's for some people. I don't think that's everybody's scenario, but you know, we could have people who are dating and it's like, look, I've been wanting to get married for a while now, or I've been wanting to get you to open up to me on a deeper level now, or I've been wanting to have a baby for a while now, I've been wanting to move in together for a while now, and I just feel like we're on different pages, and I don't want to like feel like I'm forcing you or I'm waiting around forever. And also, I'm not giving you an ultimatum. Like, I don't think this is someone making a decision so that another person will be afraid and want to like act right. No, I feel like this is someone who means what they say and they say what they mean, and I feel like it's you. Unless it isn't, it could be reversed. But if it is you, you're way more prepared for this than you know. I know that it probably hurts. It's probably disappointing. It's sad, you know, especially if this is like a family member or an in-law type situation where it's like, I hate that things have to be this way, but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I can sleep well knowing that I'm making the right decision. I've thought about it long enough. This is not someone who's making any impulsive decision. Like, I'm impulsively deciding this. Nope. This is an individual, I believe, again, it's you, who's thought about it thoroughly. Like, it's time that we go our separate ways, or that I cut you off or something. Because right now it's the whole, if we go down, then we go down together. And I pick that up in somebody else's message. And I don't want to go down. I care for you. I do think this is someone who cares for someone, or did. Cares for them still, probably in the sense of I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but I also care about me now, and I care about my life, and I'm ready to move forward. And I really can't fully move forward when I'm still like chilling and holding on to this with you. Maybe there's someone here who's really had a lot of say in who another person is with. Maybe someone has told someone how they feel. Maybe they're like, hey, what do you think about me maybe being with this person, right? And that person may be like, no, absolutely not. Maybe it's like bro code, or maybe it's girl code, or I don't know, maybe they just don't like someone, or maybe they're jealous. And it's like, no, I don't want you to be with them ever. But it's like, if I can't have them, no one can. Let me give an example. Let's say somebody here was with you before, but someone who knows that person wants to be with you now. That's very specific. And y'all would have been a better match. Y'all would be a better match. But this person that you were with is like, absolutely not. You don't want to be with her or him or whatever. And this person's been staying away from you. Or maybe it's just someone wanted to be your friend, but they haven't even been your friend because this person's been in their ear, and they've, in order to be loyal to them, they've not had anything to do with you. Maybe someone's dating someone new, marrying someone new, and in order to be loyal to them, they can't fuck with you. They can't have anything to do with you, so just abandon you or whatever, you know, or just deny their heart what it truly wants. Whatever this is, I think someone's deciding they don't want to deny their heart what it truly wants, and it wants a new beginning, and the new beginning is with you. Unless this is you, and you could be the one who's wanting a new beginning, and if that means that people get the cut, then they get the cut. And, you know, it's just sometimes I'm hearing, that's just the way it is. That's a song, isn't it? That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Let's see, let's look it up. That's just the way it is. Things. Tupac. Yes. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Oh, yeah. Oh. And that's how it's supposed to be. How can the devil take a brother if he's close to me? I'd love to go back to when we played as kids, but things changed, and that's just the way it is. This is a message about changes. Shit's changed. I'm putting this song in the comments. It took me this long to get this message out. The whole message is about someone here has changed. I think it's you, my baby. I think it's you. And there's nothing wrong with that. We came to this planet to do that very thing. To change. Everything around us is changing, and we are also changing as well. We're changing with it, we're changing in it, and that's beautiful. Now, I don't know how this will be received. I'm not sure if someone here is going to want to accept the change that is occurring with you, but it doesn't matter. It's the truth, and it's time for you to get what you want out of life. It's time for you to get what you want. Makes me want to cry. Makes me, it's like really touching actually. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to have what you want. And you know, sometimes you'll have people around you that'll keep you strung along, or they'll want you to be unhappy because they're unhappy, or they want you to, you know, whatever, I don't know. And God, you're like really selfless, but it's time for you, okay? It's time for you. And I think that you already know this. This could be entirely reversed. This is someone who's like, I mean, it could be family, like someone having to cut off a brother or a sister or a parent, or even someone who's like a brother, like a friend, or like a sister, or someone they love romantically, or have always loved, have loved for so long, and it's like, I gotta let you go. I've got to let you go. It's just the way it is. And this is not, I don't even feel like you're coming from a place of like, I'm really feeling any type of way about it, because I think that you've already, for a long time, maybe even already gone through the emotions and the motions and my hair is sticking to me. Sorry guys. I can't stand that. It's like a sensory thing for me. I really can't stand that. But yeah, I mean, you just got to move it out of your way. Something's in your way. I really commend you for this. I feel like maybe you're even taking your power back or something in some way. Man or woman who's ever drawn to watch this video, you're taking your power back. You are reclaiming your power, or maybe you are like really coming into your highest self. You are feeling empowered, and why should you not get what you want out of this life? Why should you sacrifice as much as you've sacrificed? You don't mind sacrificing, but at the end, at what price? You know what I'm saying? At what price? I don't know how this is going to be received by another. I have no clue. Some of you might have already done this. I don't know how it's going to be received, but I don't think this message is about that. It's just about you've been thinking of it that way, you know. Like, it's almost reminding me of people who stay married, not because they're in love, but people who stay married, they still stay with each other because of their kids, because they don't want their kids to be sad, or they keep fucking with each other, or whatever, talking or being cordial because they don't want their child or their children to be upset. But it's like, I'm ready to let go. Like, I'm actually not happy. I'm not happy. I'm ready to go be in love. Like, I want to be in love. I'm getting older, you know, or I want to be single. I want to be by myself. And it's like having that. I think that's very commendable. I think that's very commendable. That's absolutely beautiful. Even in the last episode of Hannibal, the one that I'm going to post in the comments too, it's when they stop fighting, when they surrender it, when they are no longer into resistance of what they truly want, and they say, I'm going to go get what I truly want. I'm going to have what I truly want. And I realize now what it is. It's taken me a while to get to this point, but I'm tired of this charade. I'm tired of this pain, this back and forth, this dangling carrot, this... I'm done. This is a rebirth. This is an awakening. That's why the lights are so bright and blinding me. Because you are. The light is shining through. You are radiating now. It is what it is. This is life. Like Frank Sinatra says. Good old Frank. Isn't it Frank? Frank Sinatra? I believe so, right? That's life. I've already had that. I've channeled that before. That's life, Frank. Good old Frank. Yeah, oh my God. That's a good song. I don't want to get into it. I'll put it down in the comments as well, but just let me just read a little bit. Just a little bit. I've been a puppet and a pauper, a pirate, a poet, a pawn and a king. I've been up and down and over and out, and I know one thing. Each time I find myself flat on my face, I pick myself up and get back in the race. This is you getting back in the race. You're like, you know what? No more. No more denying myself what I truly want. And I want my fucking life back. I want to be happy. I want a new start. I want to start over. This is a surrender to a new start, which means there will be a release of the before that has been held on to, and you may end up letting several people go. But that's what we got for this message. It's beautiful. You're beautiful. You're handsome, whatever. Handsome, beautiful, whichever you prefer to be called. I think you're beautiful. Your energy is so beautiful. So, thank you guys for being here with me, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.